Go ahead.
Breaking Bad discussion, bitch. Do we agree with Skylar's actions?
Throughout the series, no. Or
I don't think that she made decisions for herself. She did stuff because Marie told her to do it.
no, I think she does have a say in whatever she needs to do. Like,
Was she irrational?
She was completely irrational. My thing is, she went with Walt this whole entire time, and then
In
once
one
Marie,
sitting.
and once Marie comes into the picture and starts talking about how bad it is, and all of a sudden she switches. If Marie would have never came into the picture, when Walt came and told them let's pack up and leave, she would have.
okay, but in the
gone.
beginning of the
with
season,
her.
in the beginning of the season,
I was with her when
in the
she-
beginning of the season, in the beginning of the season, Skylar took control of Walt, right? And throughout the season, you see it fading. She still had that power of walking away from Walt. She had the divorce papers that she never filed, that she could have filed. You know, she
Exactly,
had-
which means that she went along with it the whole
Okay, but Marie
entire
didn't
time.
have any.
She made.
effect
She wrote
on-
the divorce papers to scare him, and when she realized it didn't do anything, she gave up because
Exactly.
she's his bitch.
That's exactly what.
So
think
you don't
I
think they
was-
would get a divorce though?
They would have never
They would
gotten
have
a divorce.
never.
I kind of,
Never.
Yeah,
as
ever.
far as her
Exactly.
actions go,
I think so.
As far as her actions go, I was with her when she was supporting Walt, but once she started getting bugs in her ear from Marie.
And that's my thing too. Like, if you're gonna support him all the way, or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Like, don't be wishy-washy
Can't be,
with it.
Yeah.
And we'll end that at
Try to-
that.
Do we
Yeah, I barely said anything. Cut
Okay,
me
what's
off.
next
We
one?
have 7 more.
like-
Do we like Walt? Do we like Walt's old or new team?
Oh, okay.
New
So let's
team.
just
New
explain the
team.
old. Let's just explain the old and new team first.
Okay.
Old team being Jesse, Badger, Skinny Pete,
Combo.
Combo, old little.
All the little rookie drug dealers.
Yes.
New team is Nazis and Todd
And Lydia.
And Mike.
and Lydia.
And Lydia and Mike.
I'm team old because I don't know.
I like the new team.
I like the new team also because
They're more professional.
They're more
Exactly.
professional,
And
but
they
I
know
will
what
say the old team
Was more
was
fun.
more loyal.
I like the old team because
Yeah,
they're
in
more loyal
the old
and
team,
faithful.
none of them really were intimidating at all. Like the new team, they could just
But I
decide
just feel like
unanimously
it's
to
more
kill you.
appreciative when you're starting from from the bottom and then like building your way up.
Old
But see,
team was
with-
better
You
for
have
Walt
more
because
ambition.
he had more power over them.
Yeah.
With
Well,
the
see,
new team, they had more opinions.
Power
and
over
they-
him,
yeah.
so they're quick to switch up when
Okay,
they're
but
ready.
with
you
the
know?
old team, they killed more than they produced more money. Unlike the new team, they make more money less than they
Killing
kill.
children, yeah. they
Yeah,
have-
exactly.
Hey, it's
exactly.
less than killing what they used to. They
No,
used to
that's
kill 10,
more.
12 people.
It's more because they ended up losing Jesse over killing children. So they lost.
Well, I
A
mean,
partner.
the new team was making more money. Remember, Mike had to pay off the people in jail, so it wasn't
So
really
really,
making
Walt
that
was
much
left
money.
with a little cut.
Yeah.
Because
And then-
his new team stole it all.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And really, his old team,
And his old
their motive was just, give me some of the product. You know, I don't need any money. I just want the
Exactly.
product.
And then the new
They
team
weren't
still
too
ends
greedy.
up killing off everybody
Exactly.
anyway.
The,
so.
the old team
You could
wasn't
give them
greedy.
1,000 so they could get more meth or whatever. They'd be happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They were just happy they got to be in on it. so.
Exactly.
What do we think about Hank's reaction to Walt being Heisenberg?
I was so surprised. Like, I at least thought that he would take into
I
consideration
was on
that
the
that
fence.
is his family.
I was on the fence because a part of me was like, he's gonna hide this. He's not gonna go like to the DEA with this. That's his family. But another part of me was like, rational Hank is like, you're a freaking drug lord. You kill people. You going under. Like, you're not getting away from this.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
care
the
if you
fact
are
that
family.
Hank was like researching his case so hard and it meant so much to
It's
him.
been right
you
under
know?
his nose
It was
the whole
pretty
time.
I thought that Hank would be proud because Walt could get away with so much.
proud. Like,
Yes.
How would he be proud?
Because he looked at him as such a lame person, and then over
But
the
I don't
course
think
of
he would
2
be.
years
I don't
he
think
grew
proud would be the
to.
right word. Impressed.
Surprised.
maybe?
I think he could have
Proud.
embraced him, like for him to cook more.
Yeah.
Maybe. He could
I don't
have.
think he
What if
Could've
he
done that.
started
He would have
cooking
been
like
okay
him?
with him cooking and he would
I
have
think
joined
Hank-
in on
Hank's
it.
reaction was
I
right.
really
His
feel
reaction
like
was
it's gonna be
right.
like, just stop and I won't turn you in. Just stop cooking.
Exactly. I feel like that's what I thought would happen
No,
too.
I feel like Hank's been doing this case for how many, like almost 2
But
years.
still,
like,
it's
a year.
family. Take into
But it
consideration
doesn't
your
matter 'cause-
family. You know what I mean?
No, that doesn't. No consideration. Because think about this: you've been doing this case this whole time. All these innocent people being killed and everything else going on, Hank is just pissed the fuck off because why would you?
And I
do
can
all
understand that
Yeah.
because he did the fake
That's
call to Marie
exactly-
saying that she's in the
Hank-
hospital.
Not only
Hank
is
is
he
that type of
DEA,
person, so,
but that was like
you know.
his main course of action. Like that was the
Right.
one thing he wanted.
Yeah.
And he was just
To figure
dangling
out-
it
figure
over
out who
his head the
Heisenberg
entire
was.
time.
Yeah, and the sad part is he didn't even get to live to see it happen. So
How do we feel about Flynn's feelings for his dad switching up?
It's
As
right.
in,
It was about.
I think
I mean,
it's
it was
was
morally
very-
correct, but
yeah.
I was still surprised just because
he respected him so much.
he respected him so
before.
much. Yeah, I didn't expect him to completely be
That's about
cold
it, though.
on
He
him.
respected and loved him, but that's about it. Like,
I think
they
it was
were-
else is there
appropriate
that-
because, like, this entire time,
Huh?
his
Who
dad
else
has
is there?
been.
I mean, they had a relationship, but it wasn't like, I don't know.
No, he did everything like for him. Like he went to his snuck out to go spend the night with his father.
When
whatever.
when Sky was knocking on the door all day, he like wouldn't come out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And when
the
his dad,
second
he
walk-
cared about his dad.
Overreact, though.
Okay.
You know,
Who? Flynn?
I don't
Yeah.
think he did. I don't think he
I think
did.
he overreacted.
I mean, how he
I don't think
reacted
he completely.
But
I don't
just
think
like
the
a
show
father.
did
like a normal person.
I don't think the
Okay,
show
well,
did a
the thing
good
is-
job of
I
making
think
him
we don't think like
understand
normal
why.
people because of Walk.
The thing is, he's like a
We're
father
like how
figure
wrongly-
to a
Well,
kid,
actually,
right?
no.
He
I
never
have to
looked at
say,
Skylar so
think-
highly.
I think he had the right to be angry, but his reaction was kind
And
of.
my thing is, like, you still have to take into consideration. He started off doing this for you. Like, I don't even think the show acknowledged that at all.
Well,
you
they
know?
didn't really tell him that.
Yeah, that's
He never
what-
got
well,
a
that's
chance to because
Skylar's
he was
fault.
like calling the cops on him.
Yeah.
The entire season, no one called the cops on him, and the first person that did it was his
Flynn.
son.
Son.
Right.
He
Exactly.
turned on him real quick. Like,
Real quick. Yeah.
I was like,
Crazy.
where's the loyalty there?
Do we think Jesse got off easy?
I think so.
Jesse?
Well, yeah, but it took some
But I think it was
actions to get
deserving.
there. Yeah, he deserved
I
it.
think
Like
he
it
deserved
took-
it.
He didn't just get off easy. He freaking had to like.
Cook, mad,
Slave.
be chained
Yes,
down.
he's a slave.
First of all, he was a slave to walk that whole time too.
Exactly.
So you know, I think he deserved to be free from once in
Regardless
his life.
of all of that, I think Jesse got off the hardest just because he has to live with everything he dealt with in the past 2 years,
Yeah.
and he will never forget. And like he's mentally just fucked. Like
Yeah, because I
even
mean,
if
when you
he's
think
free,
about it,
he's not
he's
mentally
kind of
free.
the reason for Jane dying. I mean, that can
Yeah.
be. And then he's kind of the reason for Andrea dying. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
so
And
he like
he
I said,
also-
he's dealt with a lot.
He also can't have a relationship because, obviously,
Yeah.
each of them get killed off. And also, if he does quit, Walter will, beginning, he said that he'll turn him in, if he doesn't accept to be partners with Walter to cook meth. The beginning of the season.
All right, so Saul.
Saul was a loyal.
Poor
a
Saul.
loyal
Saul got done so wrong. He was
Yeah.
such
Poor
a
Saul.
loyal person.
I'm like, well, I mean,
He was so funny.
he was pretty good at
He's so
lying
funny.
and
Manipulating.
That's the word.
manipulating all his freaking career. So
That's what you do.
I don't know. I don't feel sorry for him. I mean, I do think that he.
Back it up with evidence.
Mistreated.
I think he got off easy. Honestly, he
I
did
thought at one
But
point
what
he
did
should
we-
have
what
got
did you
shot
deserve for
and
him?
killed.
well, why?
Why? Because
He's protected by everybody.
Yeah,
Right?
he protected every single person.
So why would we want him to be killed?
No, I'm saying he was protected by everybody. Like,
Because-
Yeah,
I didn't want
there's
him
no
to be
way he could have
killed.
got shot.
Because each of the plots that happened dealt with Saul, meaning Saul was the person that changed light. With Walt, he tried to poison Brock, right? Who knew about it? Only Saul did. Jesse found out.
So you're saying like without Saul, some of this stuff wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
I can understand that, but still, like
But
we
that's-
like Saul.
yeah.
Like he helped
Saul
Walt.
was
Like,
like-
he helped
yeah,
Jesse.
That's what
Walt
he gets
was
paid to
loyal.
do, though.
He
That's
gets paid
his
to do
job.
that.
So, like,
Yeah.
he had to, like, keep
But
everything.
Helped
see,
him with the
he was-
car wash thing. Like
The thing is, he betrayed one to help the other, and then he betrayed the other to help the other, and it's very hard for
Like I
him.
said, that's his job, though.
Yeah,
That
it
is.
is.
That's
And I
his
think
job.
he admitted to it at some point.
Yeah.
Or no, we talked about it in class. How he.
Okay, ended.
Jesse and Walt's relationship over time.
It went from like kind
Went
of.
downhill.
it kind of went from a
Teacher, student.
At his peak.
to like a father kind of, to like a Walt was like
Literally
a
told
moral,
people he was his
support for
father.
him.
Yeah, very.
And he
cruel
kind of helped
twisted.
Jesse. He kind of helped Jesse to get confidence. Yeah, he used to call him an idiot all the time, but I think it kind of,
Called
made him
his meth like stupid.
stupid.
Like,
It kind of helped
Great
him
ass
to
meth.
become who he was.
Well, it's like a hill. It all built it
Yeah.
up, and then at a certain point,
Right.
it all came down to.
Exactly. But I mean, in the end, I still think they were completely loyal to each other because
even if they hated each other,
Even if they hated
couldn't.
each
Yeah.
other.
They still didn't snitch on anybody.
and
but-
they didn't kill
Jesse-
each other.
well,
in the
Jesse
end.
I mean,
until the
Jesse-
end. Until
Jesse really, I think in the finale, or close to the finale, when he gave Hank all that information, I really think at that point that was the sign that he was just done, that's when I feel like
Yeah, for sure.
like the bond or whatever was just broken.
Walt fucked him over a lot, but he was always loyal to him. Like, even till the
Yeah,
end.
exactly.
Jesse fucked him over. He told him about Jane, and then he still like covered him and didn't let him get shot.
Shot, exactly.
Yeah.
He
But
told
I
him
still
everything
think
he
he
did.
should have taken that shot because of all the things Walt had done to him.
But I think it just wanted to prove their loyalty to each other. I mean, they did wrong stuff. Jesse did wrong stuff to Walt. Walt did wrong stuff to Jesse, but
what things did Walt or Jesse do wrong things to Walt?
Well,
Remember,
for one,
he was
he
taking
almost
some
got
of
them
his
meth.
caught
He was
one
taking some of his
time.
meth.
He was
He
taking
almost
some
got
He
them
almost
caught
got
one
them
time
caught.
in the trailer when Jesse had been, Hank had been following
Yeah.
Jesse. Hello, they could have got
Yeah,
caught
bugged them.
right
Yeah.
there. Right there.
He snitched on him to his fucking DEA brother-in-law.
exactly. Did
Biggest
you
thing.
think about that?
Biggest
Okay,
thing.
what about all the things that Walt?
I
had
mean,
done?
no, don't get me
Compared-
wrong. No, I know in
compared to
comparison,
Jesse.
but
Right.
still, that like
So much.
I'm saying they both did wrong stuff to
Right,
each
right,
other.
right,
But
right.
in the end, the big thing is they were still loyal to each other. They could have killed each other. They could have turned on each other.
Well, I'm
Jesse
saying-
could have gotten Walt killed with Gus. Like, but no, he stayed
But-
loyal to him
yeah,
throughout
true.
everything. So
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, the
All
big
right.
picture is loyalty.
Pride and the characters.
Pride got everyone killed.
Pride killed
Pretty
everybody.
much.
Pride killed Hank.
Except for
Pride killed
Andrea,
Kat.
she wasn't
Well,
private.
she's not important, so.
Yeah, true.
Pride definitely killed Walt. You know, he stood behind his whole meth
Pride
business.
definitely killed Gus.
Gus. He
Pride
wanted
killed
to
Walt's
see.
family relationship, at least.
Yeah,
It destroyed everything around him. Everything he does.
he is the
Yeah.
one who knocks.
Yes, he's the one who knocks.
So that killed him.
Walt's relationship with his family.
Well, if he hadn't lied about certain things, or no, if he had lied better, I feel like
So you want him to lie, but just
I mean,
better?
how much
Yes.
of the lies could, like, how good have they?
Come on, yeah.
I don't know, but I just
They're
feel
pretty
like
elaborate.
I feel like he could have been more.
I just feel like
He
when
planned the
Skylar
entire
was,
trip, got dropped off at an airport
yeah.
to go cook meth in the desert with Jesse at
I
home.
feel like
I
he should have
just-
been more fruitful slowly over time
Exactly.
instead of right off the bat. Slowly over time, like say he's doing a little drug dealing on the side, then he goes to meth, then it gradually goes
Yeah.
to like big business.
Right.
No, I just
If
think
you
that
go
would have made his
straight-
family more unhappy.
But
Yeah.
if you went straight into it, right, then all these things would have happened. Like
If he
with
would have went
Skylar
straight
finding
into
I
it,
just
there'd be
feel
no
like-
series.
I
There'd
just-
be
I
no
just-
series.
I just really think that Skylar, whenever she was telling Flynn what happened, I feel like she could have told the story different. You could have let them know that, he was doing this to support us initially, but she didn't.
And
She
that
just
he
kind of
still
threw him under
cared.
the bus.
Because he
With
took so
Marie-
much
Just to make,
influence.
just to make herself look better, Because you were in on it too. So let's not just play the
With
good
the car
person.
wash.
You know what I mean?
And then he even followed up on that and calling her a bitch and stuff to make it look like she was really a victim when she played along with
when
it.
she played along with it, so she could have signed those divorce papers, but you
Yeah,
thought it
she
was
could
okay.
have like relieved
So-
herself of all this if she had just signed the divorce papers.
Exactly, your family would have been fine.
All right. Did Walt get off easy?
Yes.
I say no.
100%.
I just have to.
Yes.
I mean, in
I have
some
mixed
ways,
feelings,
yes.
mixed
Yeah, I have
feelings.
mixed feelings because you don't have a relationship with your son. We know he did care about his
He
son.
suffered hardcore
He suffered
for the past,
hard.
the end of his life.
Yeah, he suffered hardcore.
But this last episode went perfectly for Walt. Like it laid out series, like each of the things that happened from the past. It laid out perfectly at this last episode because there's at certain points where he could have either got caught, he could have got arrested, he could have got shot.
But the worst thing that could
But all
happen to
these
you
things
is
that happen.
death, and like that's just his dying wish.
And
For that to
yeah,
work out.
dying and having people look back at you like
the thing
you're
is,
not a good
it's-
person. People are going to look at him and see
Like
him
he's
as
a
not a
monster.
good,
But the
like he's a
problem-
monster.
Well, people
That's
even
not
come
winning
into
to you. People exactly, they're going to look at you as your family's not. You did all this to start off. You did this for your family. They don't want your money. Your relationship is ruined. Your partner
Your son doesn't
that you
speak
did,
to you.
regardless of what he did to Jesse, he cared about
Exactly,
him.
and
Jesse has no
but
respect
everything
for
they
you.
everything they proved, it's like a dream. Some things that they'll accept,
But
and
it's
some
not-
things
I don't-
they're
I
not
don't-
supposed to accept.
But not a dream. Like this is Walt. He's the smartest person in the room. So I feel like everything that happened was appropriate. Like yes, he could do all this. He's done it before.
I think it's
He's
just-
done it plenty of times.
I don't think death would really been freeing for him because really It was just
Exactly.
horrible for him because he didn't have his family. Even if he had survived, what would he have to survive?
And it's not getting off easy because he's come all this way. He defeated so much. He got like 13 people killed in like 2 minutes, like 11, however many people that was.
Yeah.
And like, why can't? Who's to say he can't do this? Like, it's not getting off easy. It's just doing him.
Right.
Okay.